I saw messages between my friend and my boyfriend, but I don't know whether to confront them or if I'm overthinking it.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Girls, if you're a certified overthinker,
Or a skincare and self-care girly.
or someone just trying to navigate life whilst writing out your next blueprint to take over the world,
And this is the podcast and a safe space for you.
I'm Beige,
And I'm Rosie.
and Tash is behind the camera, and this is The Girls Who Talk Too Much. Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Cheers to us.
Baristas.
Not
Actually,
bad.
not that bad, to be fair.
Not bad to say it was brewed in Allura Beauty.
It wasn't even brewed in a Laura Beauty, love it, brewed in Spot.
Today is episode 3 of The Girls Who Talk Too Much.
Woohoo!
And we always start off with a coffee and a catch up. So Rosie is going to tell us all about how her date went with a famous little bald man.
Oh, it was brilliant. I honestly had the time of my life. Do you know what? I was actually thinking about it. Top 5.
Have you seen him before?
No. Top 5
thought you
moments
had.
of my whole life. Like,
Oh no, you haven't seen him before. You dressed up as him for Darwin Live.
yeah, I did dress up with him as Darwin Live. So I dressed up with him as Darwin Live. I've had a long-standing love for Pitbull. And yeah, I thought last minute decision to go with me and Liz.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had the time of my life.
And you got loads of videos.
So many videos. Do you know what? It was the weirdest experience though. Because what's he called? Tinty Strider came on.
Oh, I forgot that he was
So he was supporting, had a great time. Then Lil Jon came on.
Stop it.
Yeah, because you didn't know who Lil
So I didn't know who Lil Jon was. So me, no, serious. So me and Liv were like sat there and we're like, who's Lil Jon? And it's like, I'm sure he's like a hype man. I was like, never heard of him in my life. She was like, no, you have. And then this woman next to us was like, you'll know who he is. I'm thinking, what? Anyway, so he come bouncing out to, is it Gasolina? Something like that. Well, I lost my head. And me and Liv were crying, laughing. It, honestly, it's the best time of my life.
And to be fair, to say it was Living Festival, there were still quite a lot of baldies.
There was a whole field.
A whole sea of bald people.
I've never seen that many.
It's not that way, living though. It's like 40 plus.
No!
No. Ball cap.
People with gosh!
The boy said there's loads of oldies and out there.
No.
This is old.
Oh no, it's not this again.
No! Please, caps. Bold caps. No, a sea of bold caps.
No, I've never, you know what was hilarious though? People would go to the bar and people would go to the toilet and then they couldn't find the mates and got back because
Oh yeah, because I had a bold cap on.
And I actually said, so I was really upset because it was last minute, that I wanted a bowl cap and I couldn't get one in time. And I'd
But
give
where
my
was
other
your other one?
I gave it away.
Oh, right, okay.
Lost it level on live, didn't you?
Yeah, but I was sat there and I said to Liv, we'll get a bowl cap. Someone will give us one. This girl come up, tap, tap, tap. Would you like my bowl cap? Yes, I would.
Really?
Oh, yes. Right. I was bouncing about with the bowl cap on for a bit and the glasses. It was a great time. So if you've never been to see Pitbull,
I've never been.
get it on your list because honestly...
But we always say, don't we? So once upon a time, he would have expected like all the sexy girls there, and then everyone just wears bowl caps now.
Yeah, but do you know what as well though? There's a lot of kids there and he's a bit much.
No, because I don't think you can take it serious.
No.
But kids
Really?
know.
He had girls dancing on the stage with nothing on,
Yeah.
giving it some, like shaking like you've never seen anything like it in your life. Kissing him.
No.
Yeah, giving him a little...
Oh, bless him.
But then there was kids in the crowd and I thought...
Yeah, that's a lot. What time was he on at?
It's about 8:30.
Yeah, they should be in bed by then.
Yeah, bedtime.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be taking your kids to see Pitbull.
No.
But I don't think they would have known that he was like that.
Honestly, I would not have expected that at one of his concerts because I just envisioned all of the bold cap. No. I thought he would have toned it down with time.
No.
No.
And he also played a few songs twice. Which is a bit weird.
Like his most popular one.
Yeah, he kept rerunning them.
I mean,
Run it back.
What's he got to go with?
Anyway, it was a great time. You need to go. If you've ever been to see him, then go and see him.
I might consider it. I probably will never go and watch him.
No.
No.
Oh, I had honestly so much fun. It was so fun.
But I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah. Maybe for a free ticket, free transport, and also the outfit paid. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll come and watch you if you...
We'll vlog it. We'll vlog the scenes. Anyhow, we just want to touch on, girls, how grateful we are for all of the love and all of the support already for the podcast, because I think starting something new can be scary, and we've just had the most amazing response already. And I don't think any of us expected to actually have dilemmas and Delulus to go off. I think we thought we'd be asking ChatGPT.
Yeah, 100%. And do you know what's really nice? The girls actually trusting us with their dilemmas.
Yeah, that's the best.
Some of them have been like quite heavy dilemmas, and you've been very open and very honest with us.
Yeah,
so
we appreciate that a lot.
We do.
We appreciate the love. A few of the messages actually brought, I don't know if they brought you girls to tears, but I was actually sending video notes of me crying.
Yeah.
Because of the support, so we're just very grateful. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go on to the first section of the pod, Delulu or Doable.
Right, so one of the main sections of the pod is to get you girls to message us in with your thoughts, and we're going to tell you whether we think they are delusional or they're doable.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh no, the first one I think is very us. So number one is Delulu enough to believe I can achieve anything I want regardless of the situations, i.e. being a boss lady. I'll let you take that away.
100%. There's nothing delusional about that.
No, I don't think there is.
And I think it's one of those things, it goes back to being really like sensible and thinking, actually, if you don't back yourself, no one else is going to do. No one's going to back you if you can't back yourself. Like, I've come up with the most ridiculous things sometimes. I do also think, though, to go back a little bit, if you're going to share these thoughts, they need to be with people that
that will
are on your wavelength.
Yeah,
if I told some of my girls that I want to be a millionaire, they'd be like, all right, Rose. Whereas if I come to you and say, I want to be a millionaire, she's like, yeah.
By next week.
Yeah.
We'll sort it by next week.
We'll get it.
That yacht.
Yeah, 100,000%.
That's not good though. I promise you now, that yacht is going to be age 30. I'll be on that yacht by then.
100%.
There's nothing delusional about that.
No, absolutely not. You've got to back yourself, 100%.
Yeah.
I'll be 36 then.
Right, well, I'll try and speed up.
Push
28.
Only.
I'm trying my best.
They might buy refills again.
There you go. Your skincare is thriving. But no, I definitely don't think that's delusional. I think it's just how much work you put in to get to that.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be successful. But you're not actually prepared or willing to put the work in. You're just sitting there saying you're manifesting it.
Yeah.
You actually do have to do something. You can't just manifest that you're going to be a millionaire and then just sit at home and not do anything. Just think it's going to happen. It don't quite work like that, girlies. But not one part of that is delusional. Very doable.
It's doable if you put your mind to it.
100%.
Very doable.
Do you want me to read the next one up?
Yes.
Okay, one second. Let me just have a little slurp. I don't mind that, you know.
It's actually all
I
right.
could put that in my own fridge.
It's not the best.
No, I mean for home times.
All right. But you're taking it with you.
No. Right, so the next one we've got is I can move to Spain with no plan, no money and no Spanish.
I won't listen to you.
Hey, listen, I've got a little bit of Spanish. I've been on Duolingo.
What can you say in Spanish?
Well, not a lot. Hombre.
Spread. That's what you got, bonjour.
Hola. No, I can't actually say a lot, but it's fine. Go on.
How much is no money? Because how are you going to get your flight? Are you going to walk there? Are you going to hitch some hikes and hitch some cars? Maybe a little bit.
Stealing.
No, not any Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, like jumping into someone's car in the back seat. But on the motorway, asking for a ride. Maybe a bit delusional. It depends how much money we're talking. If you've got no money at all, you might need to build on that a little bit. That might be a case where you check the bank account. However, no Spanish you can make work. You can learn Spanish over there. So many people.
Like,
Tourist the town.
Yeah, you have like tourists places, don't you?
I really want to say it's doable. I really want to say it. And the
No
only reason
plan,
I
no
want...
Spanish, no money. How are you going to get there?
you need a little bit of money because you need to get there. But I'm thinking if they already... I just think sometimes...
You've got no money to sleep. Not to be negative, but...
Yeah, but at least you'll be sleeping on their top beach.
Do you know my only thing is with it, right? My only thing is, when you're put in a situation where you have to make it work,
Well,
Well, yeah,
you
that's
make
true,
it work.
actually.
Like,
get a job in a bar.
when I got made redundant, I made it work. And that's why I'm where I'm at now, because I had to. I needed the money to pay my bills. I had to make it work. So that's why I kind of want to say it's doable. You do need a little bit of money to get there. Maybe give yourself a week of like, and be able to give yourself a week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy to get sort of like, if you really wanted to go across and get a bar job, most bars will speak English in there.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
100%.
Just go to an Irish bar.
Like, if you went to Benidorm, you'd be thriving.
Exactly, so you're a blame.
Be a shot girl.
Get on with Sticky Vicky.
Yeah, you can just maybe go abroad and do
Be the new sticky Vicky.
seasons, don't you? And they pay for you like your accommodation, I think.
Oh, yeah, some places do that, actually. So that is doable.
I think you need a little bit of a plan.
Yeah.
No.
What are you prepared to do?
I don't think any plan, any Spanish, that doesn't matter.
You need
It'd be
a
respectful to learn some Spanish. It's a no money thing for me.
I think you need a bit of a semi-plan of like an idea of what you're going to do.
Just
Because you
turn
can't
up.
just turn up with no plan.
Well, you need like do you not need like visas and stuff to work there and stuff like
It's like getting a job. That's part of a plan.
that?
But to summarise, do we think it's Delulu or do we think it's doable?
I think it's doable.
Yeah. There's ways around it. There are ways around it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But please just don't take our advice if you've actually got no money, because I don't.
No, I don't
see
know.
on the
You need a little bit of money.
A
How
little bit
much
of
is no
something.
money?
And don't be fucking stupid.
Life lesson. Don't be fucking stupid.
Hit me.
Right, girls. We all have dilemmas in our life that sometimes we need a helping hand to get through.
Yeah.
So this section of the pod is called Girls, What Would You Do? And it's when you send dilemmas into us and we answer them as best as we can.
Right, so the first one was... I feel like this is a big one. I feel like we can probably get on to
Same things. I'm fine. I'm
We
fine.
can talk about this for a little bit. So I was asked to be a bridesmaid at my friend's wedding, and then I found out I'm expected to spend over £2,000. Am I selfish for saying no? I can only afford one holiday a year as it is.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you're the engaged one.
So I was actually thinking about this last night because I'm a bridesmaid next year and totaling everything together, it's probably going to cost me way over that. But I am happy to do that. So I think it very much depends on your situation, and it also depends on your friend and how aware they are. So for example, my friend in question who's getting married, she's been so understanding and so like courteous of people's situations that if people haven't been able to afford the hen do or afford anything else, like part of coming to the holiday, like, can you want to stay there for a few days? She's been so understandable about it, and she doesn't expect everyone to go out of the way. So I think it's a very 50-50 situation, because for me, when hopefully we eventually book this bloody wedding, I don't even want to get started on it. Weddings are expensive. However, I wouldn't expect, if my friends couldn't afford something, or I thought that what I was looking at was a bit too pricey for my friends, I probably wouldn't go for that, because I wouldn't want anyone to feel excluded or anyone to feel embarrassed, like maybe having people think that they're having money troubles or can't afford it, or even the thing is, like, I wouldn't want a friend to be worried that they're going to be getting called a bad friend by other people, because some people just aren't as understanding. So I'm very 50-50 on this. I think, would they do that for you? That's a big question to ask. Would they do what they're wanting you to do for them? Would they do the same for you? And also, how fair would it be? And if you was to say no, genuinely because you couldn't afford it, would that affect the friendship? How would it go? So I'm very 50-50 on this.
Yeah, I think it's a really hard one, because trying to see it from another perspective is, hopefully this will be the only time that your friend gets married. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I think, you know, girls, I know I can speak for myself, it's something that we've thought about since we were little girls.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that you want everybody to be there for. You want it to be perfect and want it to be exactly how you wanted it to be. So I can get it from that perspective. But also on the other perspective is that I don't think your value of being a good friend should come down to whether you could afford to go on holiday or not.
No.
Like, if that's how it comes across to the person who's getting married, it's a bit harsh for me.
I think it's harsh.
And me personally as well, if that was me and I really wanted you there, I would help you out. And I know I've got a wedding to pay for, but if you're my best friend and you're struggling, but I need you there,
I agree with that. I think if you're so say you're looking for something. So like when I'm looking for these weddings, for example, like I am thinking about the people that I definitely want there, like wholeheartedly want there. I need to know that they can afford it and it's in their kind of financial situation. But if it's someone that's really, really close to me and I'm not like wanting to look elsewhere, I have to then be prepared, like you said, to help someone out. Even if it's a case of you're struggling because you've got a whole wedding to pay for and you say, look, what if we do like a bit of a pay me back as and when you can? I think it very much depends on the friendship and how close you guys are. Yeah, like I'll plan it for you, babes. Like, we'll just spread them payments out.
I think just another thing to throw in as well, is it £2,000? So if it's on holiday and you're doing it for a week, and it's a really nice place, like you're going to get things included.
Yeah, can that be your holiday? Exactly.
I think as well.
I think everything totaled up from this.
How are you going to feel by not being there? Because for me, not to see my best friend get married for the sake of £1,000, it's a non-negotiable. Now that's just coming from an emotional point of view. Obviously, money-wise, it's hard. I think money's a really difficult subject because you can only do what you can do. Yeah, like you can. Yeah. But I think have that honest conversation with your friend. You know, tell her that, you know, I'm struggling a little bit. Maybe I can't afford to do that. Is there an alternative? Is there another way we can
you
sort this out?
Something together. So say we don't know where this £2,000 is. Say £1,000 of it is for the wedding, £1,000 of it is for the hen do, for example. Are you then willing to spend the £1,000 on the wedding, but the other £1,000, say, for the hen do? Could you do a spa day, just the two of you, or could you do an afternoon tea?
Treat it to something else instead of spending. Just say, I want to be there for your wedding, but can I just out on that?
Yeah. I think as
a friend would understand that anyway.
As the bride, I would be understanding, but everyone's different.
I don't think it's selfish. I don't. Obviously the question says, am I selfish? I don't think you're selfish. I think you're being very reasonable in terms of what you can do for your friend. Responsible. But responsible. You know, I wouldn't want to see any of my friends get themselves in debt to be at my wedding. No, like that's not the point. But I just think about your emotional standpoint when your best friend's getting married and you're supposed to be a bridesmaid and you're not there. Like, how's that going to feel for you? It's not going to feel great.
That's a fear for more.
Can always make more money.
There we go. But no, I think you get severe FOMO, but also I think it's a conversation that needs to be had with the bride to see if there's any movement. Like I said, it depends what the £2,000 is on and if anything can be changed.
Yeah, moved about. But yeah, you're not selfish. Absolutely not.
I wouldn't say so. So for the second dilemma, Tash is actually going to read one to us that we are yet to see. So this is going to be initial raw reaction. I'm quite nervous.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, so I saw messages between my friend and my boyfriend, but I don't know whether to confront them or if I'm overthinking it.
Confront.
What messages?
Confront. I think with this, it all again depends on the relationship that your boyfriend has got with your friend.
Yeah. 100%.
Because I know when I've been in previous relationships that my partner was close with my friends, but would I expect them to be messaging? Unless it was about me.
Yeah, unless they're planning something, which I don't think that if Connor messaged my friend, he wouldn't plan something about me because he hasn't got any planning in him at all.
Oh my God, well, my last relationship, Megan used to buy my presents for like bras and stuff. You know, so for that reason, of course they're gonna. I would still maybe just make a bit of a joke about it.
It doesn't say best friend, it says friend. So think about you've got friends that you don't always speak to that you don't. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So it's not saying best friend here.
Pin him down and shout in his face.
Honestly, this is coming from, I'm a very, very laid back girl. Like,
a little bit too laid
I'm
back.
like this all the time. Yeah. So I don't even know what to say on this because until I know what the messages are, like, I'm not too arse, I can't lie.
What if, I'm just going to put a spanner in the works. So what if you did confront and you did see that there was messages that were maybe just not a bit generic, just hi, you okay?
Chit
Like,
chat.
you up to- yeah,
I'll be like,
Just random
Yeah.
conversation.
random conversation.
There's no correlation to anything.
Mm.
Then
No, to you.
no.
No, just chatting.
So literally someone's just been like, I'm just gonna message said partner to be like, hey, what you up to? No, that's weird. It very much depends because I will be honest. I'm gonna put it out there. My friends are very close to my partner, but I've allowed that to happen, and I also kind of enjoy it because we've got big mixed friendship groups now. So, like for example, you two get on really well. Like it's not awkward for you to come round.
but I wouldn't be messaging Josh like,
No, not hear what you up to.
Hey,
No,
what you up to?
no.
You get on TikTok and they ring him and go, hi, I'm just letting you
Yes, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. No, there's a fine line, but again, I need to know the messages because I'm not a psycho. I ain't got the energy, girls. I've not got the energy.
Maybe she'll message back.
Yeah, we need some updates on that one because I'm not the best person to answer these scenarios.
Well, we'll give her a message and try and get some more details for next time.
yeah,
Yeah,
but not feeling. I feel like it's one of those situations though, and most girls will agree. It's the one that they always tell you not to worry about. I think from a girl's perspective, or even a guy's perspective, because girls do it as well.
Yeah, true.
Like it always lingers in the back of your mind. So you could even have that honest conversation with your partner and just say like, "Oh, I sent such a funny message the other day. Is she all right?" Like,
I'd expect, I would expect to be, this is the thing. So maybe actually I don't agree with it because my partner is very, very close to my friends, but I know the conversation. So like
100%.
when we go for a coffee, you'll say like, oh, like reply to my story about X, Y, and Z. But he's one of the girls now. Like the girls come round and he'll be there, and we'll all have a girly chat.
Josh
and a
is
gossip.
really one of the girls.
Yeah, he is
probably
literally
one of the girls than we are.
Yeah, so I personally don't mind it, but that's because I'm very confident in our relationship as well.
Yeah,
And also
100%.
confident in myself. Like if anything was ever done wrong, then I don't need to stay around for that. So maybe that's why my situation's a bit different.
My friend messaged Connie, wow.
He don't use social media.
No, where she was on exactly where
No. But yeah, maybe I'll go back on what I'm saying though, because then if I was to see something and I didn't have any awareness of it, that is it's weird. Like it is weird.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. So I'm just going to put that one out there. Forever's next. It's not happening.
It depends on the situation. It depends on the context. But all in all, if they was in a relationship, would they like that situation happen to them? Probably not. So it's not normal, is it?
Right, so as two really busy girls, we are girls that prioritise self-care. So we want to use this section of the pod to share with you our self-care tips that keep us going throughout the week.
We need something. And as much as I'm not dressed for it, girls, it's hot outside.
It's so hot.
So you should be using your SPF.
It's so hot.
You should be using SPF every single damn day.
God damn.
But in this heat, if you're not using SPF in this blasting sun,
You're a loser.
you're going to be a leather boot age 30. So if you didn't already know, Tropic do a gorgeous SPF for the face and it smells of bananas. So you know where we are if you need one. And it lasts a lifetime. And it's so silky on the skin.
It's beautiful.
But I feel like as part of your skincare routine, you definitely need to be, if you want to start looking after your skin, getting some SPF. Face, hands, because don't forget, hands are always there when you're driving. Feel my boots wobbling. £20,000 wobbling. But yeah, SPF, make sure you're wearing it. Keep protected from the sun.
Additional to that, because as we know, I talk about SPF every single day of my life. There is literally no point. There's no point doing your skincare if you're not going to wear SPF. What is the point? What is the point? There is literally no point. Not even because it's protecting you from aging, but also from getting skin cancer. Do you know what? As well, when you're older, you'll thank us. You'll look back at this pod and think, "Thanks, girls."
I used to be a sunbed girly. and I avoid them now. I don't go on them.
Wouldn't dare.
No.
Now.
We've got summer skin, we've got gradual tans, and we've got some drops as well.
So my self-care this week is about making time for you and filling your own cup. So I am not someone who's good at this. I'll put it out there. Neither are you. We are not. No, we're not.
No, we're
not good at this. We're very
It's so hard.
It's very easy to do so much for everybody else, but you are literally useless if you are running on empty. Like if you
I feel
have
like
got
you're just grilling the book. Yeah.
I know. If you have got an empty cup, like you're no good to anybody. Like, you need to be filling yourself up. What's that quote? Harry Styles, fill up your own cup.
Fill up your own cup.
Fill up your own cup. And
What's the ending of it?
and let them fall in love with the overflow.
Oh, there you go. I love when I hear that on TikTok.
I let them fall in love with
The overflow.
Yeah.
Harry
Oh,
Styles.
overflowing up beside your head. Is that the same thing?
I'm overflowing everywhere. But on a serious note, you need to make that time for yourself because you are literally not good for anyone if you are running on empty. No.
So we're gonna finish with a quote of the week, and it's one that I think I can't concentrate now. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to finish with a quote of the week, which I think people might relate to, and it might give people a bit of a boost. So the quote of the week is, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, you just need to take the first step," which I think as we're doing these episodes and as we're speaking to different girls in different scenarios, a lot of girls are scared to take the first step because they don't know what's ahead of them. But I think just taking the first step is what's most
100%.
important.
And I even think, like, for even like us, I think sometimes you so focus on the bigger goal and like the big picture, which is obviously the yacht. You kind of like so fixated on that you don't see the little steps that it takes to get there.
Yeah.
And 10% better every day, in my opinion, will get you to your goal.
And also, I just think as well, it's that thing of how long did we drag the podcast on for? But how many people started the podcast in that time? Whereas if you just do it, you're trying.
Yeah.
Whereas if you keep questioning it, you can only ever think, what if?
100%. And if you don't do
need to see
it,
the whole staircase.
yeah, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it.
There you go. And we don't want that.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Thanks so much for listening to us. Comment, like,
Engage,
subscribe on the whole YouTube
channel.
YouTube. So make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you next week.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.